Hello there, chums. It's I, Captain Stephen Exo, and I'm trying something new today, chums. We're going to be doing some interviews. So let me just pop into camera mode. I'll show you where we are. We're actually at the Boyd Zoid at the moment. So if I pop out of here. So this is my base that Boyd made for me. And I have been saying I'm going to be doing interviews for a while. So this is my very first interview episode. And with the interviews are being held inside of this monstrosity. It's a beautiful monstrosity though, isn't it? And it's got 905 on the front. That's our hub locations. That's where the NMSA is going to be established. We've got Silver Seric, we've got No Man's Guy on board. But guys, this is not going to be like normal. I won't be interacting with you guys so much in the chat, but what I will be asking for is questions for our guests. So yeah, this is a bit like Letterman and all that sort of stuff over in the US, or a bit like the Jonathan Roche show over here. So yeah, I've got 3 special guests. They're sitting up there on my sofa up there. You can see them there. Hello there, guys. There they all are. But yeah, hopefully we're going to be interviewing each of these and finding out what they like about No Man's Sky and how they're getting on, etc, etc. So yeah, quite a new one, and hopefully I'll be opening this up to pretty much all my viewers. So if you ever want to join me on my sofa and get interviewed by me, Captain Steve, then that'd be great. That'd be freaking awesome. So yeah, who shall I invite down first? Damage Smash, would you want to pop down for a quick interview, sir?
Sure, why not?
Sweet, here he is.
This couch here, right next to you.
Yeah, I mean, you're in VR, so you can't really sit down, can you? So I might stand up as well. We'll have a standing up interview. So there we go. I'm liking the way you look, though. Your character model is freaking ace.
Isn't that helmet so nice? I love it.
Heck yes, that is well cool. That is really, really cool. So, yeah, so do you like Viking? Is Viking your favourite sort of race in the game?
Oh, I'd have to say Korvax for sure.
Oh, yeah, sorry, it's a Korvax hat, isn't it?
yeah. I think so, at least. Yeah, no, it seemed very warlike to me, so I'd like to pop that on, and the matching armor as well is very nice.
Nice, yeah. Oh, you've got Viking gloves, you've got Viking boots, and then you've got a Korvax hat.
A little bit of mix and match. Yeah,
that works. Well, I'm doing the same thing. I'm in freaking Viking armor, and then I got a Gek head. So yeah,
lovely.
It's a shame.
Now, are you getting the flippy arms here of VR?
Nope. Your arms are stable. You're not doing any of that squid type stuff or octopus type movements that people do in VR normally, which is good.
Interesting.
Oh, I can see your multi-tool now. Your hand that had the multi-tool in. You're now pointing the multi-tool at the ceiling. It's going all over the place. That's just freaking weird.
So buggy. Oh, aye.
Yeah. That really is. That looked quite good though. Almost like Billy the Kid. You sort of spun the gun around your hand and then back into your holster. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. That's pretty ace. Yeah, that's a gun trick that no one else can do. Oh, that's mental.
Well,
that's so cool.
Very cool. Well, thanks for having me on today.
Not a problem at all. So, you've got your own channel, haven't you, Damish?
I do, yeah. It's quickly growing. I think I hit like 45 subscribers just the other day. So it's still little, still building, but it's getting there. Along with your support, I think I get a couple new subscribers just about every day. So thank you for that. Thank you very much.
That's good to hear. That's cool. I mean, yeah, hitting the first 100, that took me a freaking lifetime. So if I can help you out, then yeah, more than happy to, especially because your content is so freaking awesome. So let me just I'm just going to grab your channel link here, copy the link, and I'm going to go over to my own video stream. Sorry, I'm not very good with this whole freaking malarkey, because I do everything off my phone, so it can be a bit tricky. Let me just go
episode 1, right? It's going to have its little kinks.
Exactly. I should have had my laptop down here, but we was tidying up the other day, and it's in a cupboard. So here we go. That's Damage Smash, channel.
Yeah,
there we go.
A lot of VR stuff, so
there you go. Stuck your link in the actual chat. So there you go. That's Damash's channel, people. So if you have any questions for Damash, I can actually put them in here, but I've got a couple of my own anyway. So while you guys are thinking of questions in the live chat, I will be asking Damash a few questions. If that's okay, Damash?
Well, great. Fire away.
Awesome. So yeah, your channel at the moment, I've noticed that you haven't really sort of done much with your banner or your avatar. Have you got something planned, sir?
Well, something's in the works. Yeah, it's coming around the corner.
Cool.
Especially since the state of the world right now and lots of free time. So we've got plenty of time to dedicate to getting things off the ground and rolling there. I'm still learning. I'm not very technically inclined, so kind of piecing everything together bit by bit. It'll get there eventually.
Oh, cool, awesome. So, where does the name Damash Smash come from?
I'm not very creative, and when I started playing World of Warcraft when I was about 17, I just thought, I've never come up with my own name, my own gamer tag, and so I just let my fingers kind of type something out real quick, and I looked at the screen, and it was Damash, and so I said, okay, there's my gamer tag, and it's been that way for over a decade now.
Okay,
It
awesome.
just is a word that sounded fun to me. Yeah.
Okay, so what are you thinking for like your channel art? I mean, when I think of Damash Smash, I'm thinking like like the big mallets, like in Mario Brothers. That's kind of what I get in my head for some reason.
Oh, that's absolutely spot on. So there's like a kind of a character of Dimash that I've developed in a D&D group that has since passed, but the character's his energy still exists, and he wields a blacksmith hammer, and so he's quite a immature, rambunctious little dwarf almost, getting into trouble and riding centaurs and things like that. So the symbol is kind of this small blacksmith hammer that symbolizes, a little bit of a childhood smash, a little bit of that energy.
That's so cool that I got the image in my head, and yeah, okay,
It's
cool,
great.
awesome.
But I am in the process of coming up with a logo here, and if you're familiar at all with Kingdom Hearts, they've got these beautiful works of stained glass art where they kind of display different items and different characters in this stained glass in itself. And so I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a knockoff of that for the channel logo.
Sweet. So, other than No Man's Sky, are you going to have any other content on your channel? I mean, I know you got Kingdom Hearts, but is you branching out anywhere else?
For the moment, I'm looking for other games. Meow Meow up there has pointed me towards Ark, so I might be picking up Ark. The next big VR game I'm looking at is, I know it's a couple years old, but the Star Trek Bridge Crew looks incredible to me. So pick things up as they come and see if they stick on the channel.
I've got Star Trek Bridge Crew. I'd
And how do
happily
you
play
like it?
that with you. It's freaking
Great.
awesome, but trying to get a
Awesome.
full crew that stays there is a pain in the neck.
I can
So
imagine. Yeah.
even if it's just me and you, that might work. Who knows? But yeah, I'd be well up for that. I'm not the greatest captain.
Well, it's in your name.
Yeah, but I get people killed very quickly in that. It's good fun though. It's hilarious. So yeah, I'll be
Well,
up
that'd be
for
fun
that.
to pick up. Cool.
Heck
I'll let you
yes.
know when I get it.
Oh, cool. Awesome. It was on discount a little while ago and you could get the full pack. So yeah, be a bit mindful that there is an expansion. You're probably best to get the lot. But it was like 50% off just the other week, so
Oh,
hopefully
great.
it
Well,
still
I'll
is.
check that out.
Sweet.
Hopefully, that'd be nice.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd happily stream that with you. That'd be a laugh.
Great.
Uh, cool. Well, shall I bring down your partner in crime? Shall we go for Madfish Magpie?
Absolutely.
You want to
Well,
hop
I'll
on
just
down,
pop back up
Madfish?
onto the waiting room
You can
there.
you can stay down if you want.
Oh, sure.
but yeah,
Sure. Let me back up to the couch here. I'll stand up here.
cool. So, hello there, Madfish. I could always sit down for this one now, can't I? Here we go. I'd go sit. Yeah, you can't actually sit, can you, Damage? Yeah, there we go. Let's do this gentlemanly sort of way. There you are. So there's Madfish. But Madfish might get up every now and again because her joypad's a bit knackered. So this could be interesting. So Madfish, you read out quite a lot of Damash's messages when he's streaming in VR, don't you? But you have also got your own channel, haven't you, Madfish? And you do a little bit of No Man's Sky. So you're quite a bit of a Skyrim fan then, are you? Because they've... Ah, cool. I know that there is Wolfie the Noob. She does quite a lot of Skyrim-y type stuff in VR and non-VR, I think. Non-VR, I think. But have you tried it in VR, Skyrim? Yeah, I've heard mixed things. You know what? Somebody in the live stream has just said they can't actually hear the guests. Did you all check your audio settings? So go into party chat and make sure it says always allow. They can't hear Madfish, so I could hear you all the time. We'll see if they can actually hear you. But yeah, you go into the party settings and then you go into always allow.
Well, it's going to matter if the guest,
I just have to wait to see if the we'll have to see if they can hear you. I heard the other guy, so they could hear Damash, but they can't hear yourself, Madfish, at the moment. I heard the other guy, so they could hear Damash, but they can't hear yourself, Madfish, at the moment. I heard the other guy. So
okay, I think I fixed it.
You fixed it? Awesome. Let's see if they can hear you now. So test. Do you want to do a test?
Can you guys hear me now?
Awesome. Let's see if cool. We've got a bit of an echo at the moment, so yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
Awesome. Let's see if we've got a bit of an echo.
I heard myself.
You heard yourself. Awesome. Excellent. Cool. So hopefully, yep, they can hear you now. So that's brilliant. We've actually got Miyamo's son in the chat by the looks of things, I think, which is cool. I think he just confirmed that he can hear you, so that's all good. So yeah, so we missed a little bit. We missed a little bit of what you said. So far, just as a quick recap, you like playing Skyrim, you like capturing weird stuff. So, and what else are you're into?
Oh, well, on the channel, coming soon, I'm going to do No Man's Sky themed painting tutorials.
Ooh.
So, you know, I love partly just taking photos of the game, especially of the creatures and fauna. And so I just think that's a beautiful part of the game is the visuals, right? And everybody's stuck at home and bored, so I'm going to do some, you know, about 2 hours, like painting landscapes and backdrops that are inspired by the game.
You know what? I'm quite arty. I used to be a tattooist and stuff, and I've done some digital work. I'd be tuning in for that to see how you do your landscapes and things. That'd be cool. That's one of the things I suck at is landscapes. And also, I wouldn't be able to do like a spaceship. I'm not very good at drawing cars or spaceships or anything angular. I'm good at drawing monsters. But that's about it.
Cool. Yeah. I do a lot of, if I'm doing like an object like a spaceship or an animal, I'll try to do a silhouette because I'm not really big on details. I'm a fan of impressionist paintings, so the blurrier the better.
Oh, cool. I'll definitely tune in for that. Yeah, nice one. I'll be up for watching that. Creative, yeah, I love creative sorts. So that's cool.
I think Dutch66 asked Damash and anyone a question earlier. What is your favorite No Man's Sky moment?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, what is... Go for it. What is your favourite moment? Sorry, I missed that one.
Oh no, it's way back, and I just wanted to. Hey, Dutch 66. I think my favorite No Man's Sky moment was surviving a big fall. I glitched through. I'm trying to remember who. It's in your hub, Captain Steve. The kind of thing with the huge deck that goes out over a big cavern or cliff, and I glitched through the floor, and I just fell and fell and fell and sort of hit my jetpack as best I could, but could see nothing, but lived to tell the tale.
That's unusual.
I like exciting moments like that where you almost die and then don't.
Cool. I've had a few of them in this game. Usually because of giant flora as I'm flying towards a planet or something, and you get stuck in the damn things. But now they've done that reverse thing. That seems to have saved that from happening.
That is really nice. I like the reverse.
Yeah, it's cool.
What's your favorite No Man's Sky moment, Dimesh?
Sorry, I was muted there. My favorite No Man's Sky moment would have to be when you weren't playing yet, but you wanted to see what it was like in VR, so I handed you the headset and the controller, and you immediately died.
Was it right at the start where you got to survive or something?
It was shortly afterward, but I had it was on survival, and I had just mined, I would say, 8 stacks of carbon. So it was all gone.
Nice.
I felt terrible. That was primarily one of the things that made me start playing, was because I didn't ever want to kill him again. I was like, I gotta know how to do this.
Cool. Right, shall we invite down My Ammo 10? I mean, I call you My Ammo 10. It's got stuck in my head that way. You did mention how to pronounce your name properly, My Ammo 10. How does it go?
I did. I'm good. It is Mia Mountain, but I'm going to say I love the way you say it, so I'm going to stick with the way you're saying it. It's awesome.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so My Ammo 10 or Maya Mao, you're 10. But yeah, there we go. So you've got a cat called Maya or something, haven't you? So it's...
Yeah, Mia, my confidant, my very close little friend. She is one of a kind, so I had to take her name as mine.
I'm loving the fact that we've got a Gek on here, we've got an anomaly type person on here, and we've got ourselves Korvax, and I'm rocking in a Gek helmet, but I don't know what the frick I am. But yeah, it's a nice little ensemble of people here. We look like a bunch of misfits, don't we? This is cool.
We totally do. Gotta have variety.
So what brought you into No Man's Sky then? Yeah, you're just standing up there. Yeah,
Well, actually, I actually originally got No Man's Sky when it released, and went with some other games for a long time, and then was convinced a couple of months ago to come back into it, and I am hooked. I have not stopped playing since then. It is such an incredible game, so immersive. It really is.
Sweet. That's cool. So, what sort of things are you hoping to bring to your channel? At the moment, you've got No Man's Sky on there, haven't you? But is there anything else you're into?
Yeah, no. So I will be doing more on No Man's Sky, but I do intend to bring in a couple of my other favorite games. Dimash mentioned earlier, Ark Survival Evolved. Oh, just all the loves to that game. I'm looking into doing some Final Fantasy VII. And I think I mentioned on my intro video, I'm all about the horror games, so I'm definitely going to be doing some of those. Really looking forward to that.
And what are your favourite sort of horror games then at the moment?
Currently, Dead by Daylight. I think I enjoy Dead by Daylight most at the moment because of the online player features. Being able to play with a couple of friends. I have a few friends that we get together, toss a coin, decide who's going to be the antagonist, and then take it from there. And the banter is spectacular. Absolutely love it.
I'm just looking at your feet at the moment on the sofa. You're not even touching the floor. It's like so comically cute. It's so cool.
Oh yeah, and you'll notice sometimes I kind of mold into the couch. I become
Yeah.
one with the couch.
It looks super comfy. The legs moving. Where everybody else is just still. You like just sinking into it, like made out of marshmallow. It's so comical.
Yeah, just becoming one.
So
Getting into the comfort zone.
we was having a little bit of a chat while we was waiting for everybody to sort of come together, and we was talking a little bit about what sort of future things you would like to see in game, or come to No Man's Sky. What would you like to see, Miami?
Oh yeah, I mean the variety of planets is always, I think, top of the list. Being able to see some more variation there, maybe even some more variation in the wilds or fauna would be great. What else would I like? Oh yeah, the living ships. I adore the living ships. I love them to bits. But I do feel like there should be more to it. There should be more weapons. If not the weapons, then at least the inventory space. Then you can at least be claiming to use it as an inventory, to take around with you. What else is there? I know we mentioned quite a few, but I seem to be hitting a blank right now.
Yeah, that's
So,
cool.
but yeah, I think top of the list for me is definitely the variety. I mean, I adore the planets. But you do get to a point where you're kind of scanning a planet. Like, yeah, I've seen this one before. I think I'll try and look for something else. Maybe some more color variations in the ships would be great. Even, I mean, that's been mentioned very, very many times on your channel, where everyone would love to at least be able to color your ship to your style. I think that would be a really great thing.
Cool. Well, what I'm going to do now is just go through the chat and see what questions people have got here for people. Nicola Turdilia, hopefully I've definitely haven't pronounced that one right. What's your opinion on my concept update? I don't know whether you guys have seen this concept update. It's on Reddit and it's also on Twitter, and it's basically having massive, great big freighter battles, being able to control your freighter and fly it around.
Yeah, man, just it's comfortable. Sit here, man.
Yeah, look at my days. This game has got some surprisingly weird bugs, hasn't it? But there we go.
And my controller is not helping one bit.
Yeah, I just saw you do a lap of the actual.
Honest to God, it's just my controller.
Just fidgeting around. Oh my days! But yeah, being able to control your own freighters and have freighter battles and do some sort of squadrons and all sorts sounds cool. Do you guys like the idea of that?
Yeah.
I do. I actually did see his the artwork and everything he put out was so cool, and I would love to have bigger, better space battles.
Nice. Okay, it's hard to take this seriously because it looks like a totem pole just of people at the moment. This is just so wrong on so many levels. Okay, so
With the NMSA hub Voltron.
yeah, we've just created Voltron. Awesome, like Power Rangers but shitter. Right. Okay, so
Oh, and apparently I'm floating.
we've got Dutch66 with a question for Miamo. Have you ever played Blair Witch, Miamo?
Actually, Dutch, I haven't. And a very good friend of mine said to me the other day, if you're going to do a horror game, you've got to do Blair Witch. And I am a Blair Witch fan, so I'm definitely going to be looking into that.
Excellent. Right, well, I'm scrolling through to look for any other question marks, and we've already hit the other one. What's your favourite No Man's Sky moment? I think my favourite No Man's Sky moment has to be when I realised my base was being featured inside the Nexus. That was freaking awesome.
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
What's your favourite moment,
my
Miami?
answer then.
Oh,
My
go on
favorite
then.
moment.
Oh, sorry, yeah, go for it.
I gotta say, I think it was when I found my first really giant Diplos. Dimash and Mad have actually seen them. They are epic. For me, that was just such a wow moment. And I have a lot of wow moments, but that's definitely got to be top of the list. This guy was giant, and I looked like an ant on top of his head.
Cool. And so you
I'm
wanted
going
to
to
change
amend
yours?
my answer
Go for it.
to my best No Man's Sky moment, of course, was when you featured my base on an episode of Captain Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Your Bumblebee base.
My Bumblebee base.
Yes, yeah, that's So this person here, Madfish, she created the bumblebee base that you saw on one of my videos, which is awesome. Damash, he's created the giant key from Kingdom Hearts, and I've featured that video as well. And then Mayamo created that awesome pixel art of the X-wing. The Star Wars X-wing. So all of these people have taken residence in the NMSA hub, and we're in the NMSA hub right now. So if I just go back into camera mode, if you want to join the NMSA hub, the coordinates should be in the bottom right corner, but for whatever freaking reason they're not choosing to appear. Great.
Try hitting the triangle, Steve.
Yeah, there they are. There they are. They're there now. Awesome. So cool. And if it's too small for people, that's Eagle, Diplo, ship, Sunset, rocket, Eclipse, Waypoint, Twirly Whirly black hole thing, Beetle, Whale, and Eclipse again. Okay, cool. But yeah, you'd have to jump a few systems. Their bases are on another planet in another system. But yeah, you can come and build here, because right here is just this giant place where I interview people. But what we've got in store for you guys coming up in a bit is we're all going to do a base-off in creative mode. I'm going to be ending off this stream in a bit. If you guys haven't got any other questions... Oh, we have got a question from Slackass. Hello there, Slackass. Awesome name. Freaking heck. Hi, I've just started playing No Man's Sky again recently since release, and I was just wondering if you had any tips for beginners. What would be your best tips for beginners? Shall we start with Damash? Do you want to take this one?
Don't punch the sentinels at the beginning.
However tempting it may be. Yeah, that's a good tip.
Yeah. Yep, that was my first death. I saw a sentinel. He was creeping up on me, and I was like, "Hey, man, back off!" And I had to punch him, and then I died.
Brilliant. Okay, and the same again to Madfish.
I think just get that terrain manipulator as soon as possible. Because even if you aren't to the part where you can build your little shelter, you can dig a hole and hide from whatever you need to hide from. So
Sweet
focus
tip.
on ferrite dust, I think.
Nice one. That is a good tip. And sometimes you can find the terrain manipulators inside some of the small encampments, but they cost a freaking lot of units.
Yeah.
And sometimes
the augmentation for the scanner that raises the percentage of units you get when you scan things, that is ace in the hole.
Heck yes. Yep, quite expensive nanite wise, but yeah, very good purchase early on if you can get one. I mean, I was lucky enough, I got given a multi-tool by a Viking up on a space station that had a terrain manipulator on it before I got the blueprint for the terrain manipulator, and it was a 24 slotter, so that really made my day. My ammo?
Yeah, I got an S-class freighter like 3 days after I started playing. It was great.
Oh, sweet. And my ammo, any tips for beginners?
I think I've got, when I mention this tip, I've got to think about Damash's current permadeath live stream that he's doing. When you're out there, pay attention to the fauna or the flora around you. There are a lot of things that you can refine into your base needs. For instance, the bulb marrow that you can refine into sodium. If you're in a cave hiding from a storm, grab the cave marrow. It will be a definite help when you're running low on sodium and there's just no sodium plants around. So yeah, pay attention to where you are and what's around you and what you can use.
That is actually a quality tip. I've never done that myself.
Yes. I'm about 700 hours in, and I'm on my first permadeath stream, and I'm getting very low on sodium, and Meow Meow says, "Grab the cave marrow."
And he refines.
I about kick myself.
I didn't know that myself. You see, my tip is to just pop into camera mode. As long as you've got multiplayer off, it will pause the game, and then you can use camera mode to go and find all the sodium or oxygen that you need in close proximity and run and grab it. But or shoot the hazardous flora, because that gives you oxygen as well. But sodium, I didn't have a tip for sodium, so that's genius.
Yep, 100% bulb marrow.
Cool. And we've got a question from Roughhouse as well. To all with the new ability to upgrade ships, what is your favourite type of ship?
Ah.
Well,
That is a good question.
Shall we go back
think
around
in-
the same way? So Damash first.
Yeah.
In VR, I'd have to say it's a different answer for VR and flat mode. I think in VR, my favorite ships are. It's got to be the exotic guppies because the view, your sphere of view is so massive when you're in space, especially in VR. And then in flat mode, fighters all the way.
You know what? I'm pretty much, I'm aligned. I'd answer the same. Same here. So yourself, Madfish. How do you feel about ships?
Well, I love a good fighter, absolutely. And then, but I haven't gotten a chance to fly. What I love Meowmeow's ship. One of the ones she has. What are they called? The Ross, or no? I'm getting the name wrong.
The Squiddy.
Wow. They have cute little nubby noses. They kind of have like the radiant pillar nose, but then
Oh, the Rasenose fighters.
Yeah.
Rosinose. I haven't got to fly one of those, and they look like a lot of fun. They're cute as a button.
Cool. Yeah, they are quite nice. Those the small stubby ships. And yourself, Mayamo?
I'm probably going to lean in the same direction. The fighters are really, really great, especially maneuverability-wise and speed-wise. They seem to handle so much better in space battles. But I do want to tend towards the Explorer when it comes to travel. I find that they're a lot better when it comes to the hyperdrive. Obviously, barring the exotics, I'm speaking just about your regular types. The Explorer is definitely up there with hyperdrive.
Cool. Oh, there's one here that says, Jesse Parandes, Cap, what are you doing? Get back to work. You actually made me you made my heart skip a beat there. I actually thought maybe it was Tuesday for a second. It's not. It's a bank holiday, so I've got no work. I actually thought, shite, have I just missed a day of work? That wouldn't have been good because I've only just started a new job. So yeah, thank you for making me almost have a brown trouser moment. But there we go. So, people, what we're going to hopefully do now is end off, and then we're going to fire up in creative mode, and we're going to do a base-off. So it's going to be all against all, and we're all going to spend about 45 minutes making a base in creative mode, and then we're going to open it up to live chat, and we're going to see if whose base you like the most. And I've put all the channel links inside of this chat, so if you want to watch from one of their perspectives and watch what they're doing, more than happy to do that. Just jump onto theirs, watch theirs from their perspective, or do it from mine. And then hopefully we're going to open up to you guys and let you all cast your vote on who's made the best base. So 45 minutes making bases and 50 minutes judging and mucking about, basically. Sound good?
Yeah. Do we
great.
want to schedule a kickoff time? We're going to have to set up an internet connection here. It's going to take us just a couple minutes to get ready.
I think probably about another 40 minutes or so, about 40 minutes time. Was that enough time for you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so kickoff here in about 40 minutes?
Yeah, awesome. So what I would suggest to everybody that's watching at the moment, if you just want to hit a subscribe on all the channels that you've seen in the links so far, and then you've got the choice of watching from multiple angles. So you can sort of have a sneak peek of what everybody's doing and how they're doing it, and then that helps you for casting your votes later. So yeah, hopefully see all of you guys in about 45 minutes when we're going to be doing a base-off. And base-offs are freaking fun. And we're going to be doing it in the NMSA Creative Hub. So I'll give you coordinates, so then you can jump along into creative mode and maybe build something there yourselves. It would be awesome. Alright, so I'm going to end off now. Goodbye all. Do you guys want to shout goodbye?
Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Bye.
Yeah,
No worries, it's been great. Episode 1, nailed. Awesome. With no problems whatsoever. Awesome. Cool. Alright, well, take care, everyone. If you want to be on this sofa next week, or I'll probably do these once a month, because it's a little bit... With time zones, it's not easy. So, yeah. That laser fire from Damash is coming from all over the place. That's pretty cool. We got a light show for free there, chums. So there we go. I don't know how he's firing that inside a base. It's just odd. But there we go.
Reckless.
Extra bug. But yeah, so yeah, if you want to join us, then just hit me up, send me a message on Twitter or any of my social media, and hopefully I'd respond and we can work something out. But until next time, see you all later. Goodbye. Okay, so there we go. Excellent. Right, so on this blue screen that's bouncing about at the moment, I will be putting links. I'll put links to their channels, links to those channels of all the people that have joined me today. And yeah, hopefully you'll be able to jump over to them and hit sub. Okay, well, thank you very much for tuning in. See you next time.